So we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we have been talking about numbers, but we're going to start to talk about variables and expressions. So what are variables and expressions anyway? Well, let's start with expressions. As slow as molasses in January. Probably not something that you would hear if you live in a warm climate, but in a cold climate, this makes sense. The colder it is, the molasses moves very slow, but it's called a verbal expression. Now, in your math career, thus far, you've seen 6 plus 2 or 8 times negative 9 plus 3. It's all numbers. So those are called numerical expressions. What's a variable? Well, a variable could be x. That's the most common one. Unfortunately, mathematicians get stuck in using x for everything. But you could use a, you could use c. In fact, sometimes you do. But those are all variables. It is a letter that represents something else. That's part of algebra, right? When you see these variables inside an expression, that is when it is called an algebraic expression. So this is a verbal expression. These are numerical expressions, but you throw in some letters and all of a sudden things get much more exciting, and they are called algebraic expressions. All right, so an expression is not the same as an equation. An expression is something like what we said, 6 plus 2. It is really a statement. There's no equal sign. An equation would say something like equals x, perhaps. So this is an equation, and just having a statement with no equal sign is an expression. So what will we learn about variables and expressions? Well, we're going to use expressions to lead us towards being able to solve equations. So an expression is a statement, but we have to understand what the expression is saying so that when we come to equations and there is an equal sign, we will know how it is that we use those expressions to solve an equation. And that is just a little bit of an introduction to variables and expressions.